Jackboy is being accused of sexual and physical assault by artists affiliated with his 1804 record label, Lex Stacy. I think it is. Lex Stacy is still listed. Oh, Lex
like ecstasy.
Yeah, all right, there you go. You're right. Lextasy is still listed as an 1804 artist on the label's Instagram page, but she recently took to social media to accuse Jackboy of abusing her. In a video, Lextasy makes reference to taking legal action against Jackboy. She also mentions getting a restraining order against him. Jack was subsequently arrested on burglary and stalking charges for the incident. The rapper's manager talked to the cops admitting that Jackboy was at Lextasy's house, but according to the affidavit denying the allegation of burglary, Jackboy was released on a $5,000 bond. As part of the bond paperwork, the judge issued a no-contact order, meaning that Jackboy could not come within 50 feet of Lextasy at any public place except for court proceedings, or within 500 feet of the victim's residence or place of employment, or 100 feet of any vehicle regularly driven by the victim. And defendant is not to call the victim on a telephone, write messages to the victim, or ask to make contact with the victim. So basically, don't talk to that bitch. Don't go see that bitch.
Leave her alone.
Florida, some shit, 5,000 for all that shit, all them injuries she put up. That was it on the bond.
Spit on me, made me get in the shower, sit there butt ass with the fan on, a
500,000
house. Yes, and humane. Don't make me suck dick or fuck him after he beat my ass. I'm bloody, bruised, eyes damn near shut. The last time before I even go to the hospital, he made me suck his dick.
I hate the internet because they was like, you come at us all crazy, but you come at Jackboy the same way.
Let's really
I
talk
hate
about
this
it.
internet. I hate the internet.
Still did
I hate the
sexual favors after he beat her. They was
Y'all
victim
think this
shaming
is a
her
joke? Look at
Isn't that rape
for
though?
being sexually assaulted.
They made me come live with him. Made me move. I didn't even have no
made you
clothes.
come live
My
with
clothes
him.
was still at my house in Lakeland, or where I was staying in Lakeland. So let's really talk about it. Like, come on now, be for real. Like, yeah, if we're gonna get into it, let's get into it. A nigga would beat my
I
ass
understand the sexual
with
assault and all that,
broomsticks.
but I can't
They'll
make
beat
you
my
come
ass with
live
your
with
belt.
me. How do I do that?
If
This
you
is
in
a young
fear of your
girl.
life, if you fear that I will kill you if you don't do the things that I tell you to do, this is a female dealing with a male. It is possible. I'm not saying we're not there, so we don't know what's going on with them in reality. But it is possible. It is a universe where that could occur.
Just leave.
Not even.
But what
even
if he's
that deep,
what if
though?
he's threatening to harm you if
Not
you
even-
leave?
no,
You know what I'm
wait,
saying?
wait.
What if she's afraid to leave? Like if I try to pack my bags and walk out this door, he's gonna beat me again, or he's gonna come to where I go and harm me, or come up to my job, or anything. We don't know the circumstances, so it's like that's why I just hate even covering these situations, because it's like I really don't know what to say.
I don't think the scared to leave thing
She's
is
like-
a good
I think
excuse,
she's
though,
like
right?
19.
Not to me.
Yeah,
I think
nah.
she's about-
n-
19?
I think she's
Not to me.
19,
She's-
either
yeah,
she looks a
19
little
or
older than
21.
19.
I think she let's look it up, but I think she's 19. And I feel like, Jackboy's probably a narcissist, and they pick certain girls, certain people that they know, doesn't have much self-esteem and much confidence. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he pretty much preyed on her, and she allowed it. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, like, people want her to take a certain responsibility, too, because that wasn't the first time he hit you.
That's
Those
not
videos.
That's not the age. If you're saying she's 19, that's not the age where you're going
you
to
can-
take responsibility and accountability. What
Exactly.
19-year-old is accountable?
And
What
he
are you
knew
talking
that.
about?
And he knew that. So
Yeah.
that's so, you know what I'm saying? So
Can't expect that from a 19-year-old.
I don't
And
care,
She
right?
doesn't look 19. That's a hard 19.
I think she's.
How old is that
I'm pretty
nigga?
sure she's like 19.
How old is that nigga?
Like 24, 23?
Okay, yeah, she looks about 24.
Yeah, that nigga probably in the same mental state as her.
I
Nigga,
think I saw she was
19 and
19.
22.
That's true.
Nigga, that nigga ain't no
That's
smarter
true. I
than
don't,
her.
Yeah.
It's
You
gonna
feel me?
sound weird, but if somebody has like domestic violence situations against them early on in life, like Chris Brown, not to always bring up Chris Brown, but that's not something I feel like you should hold against them for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
If somebody make a mistake early in life and put their hands on a woman at 19 or 20 years old or something like that, I don't think that at 40 years old you'd be like, you're not a real man, you da-da-da-da-da to that person.
Facts.
Because like their brain wasn't even fully developed. At
I don't
that
know. He
age.
might be older than 23 or so. I don't. I think he might be like
Jackboy?
25. Yeah, or
Okay,
something
okay.
like that.
Yeah.
And
But I don't think your brain is fully developed until you're like 25, 26.
he's
26?
yeah, he's older than that. He's not no 23. And I was like, what? That's cap. No, he's old enough
I just feel like bitches
to
be
know that
lying.
this
No,
isn't
yeah,
a situation for him as a figure, because this happens every day. But when you're a public figure, everything that you do is under a microscope. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be more careful about the shit that you do, because he was leaving a lot of bruises and shit. He kind of didn't
I
give
think
a fuck.
he definitely
you know?
did too much. I just be
Yeah.
feeling like you gotta take accountability of the I'm trapped and I can't go no. Man, look, bitch, we got Ubers. we got a whole world where all you gotta do is a nigga go on tour. You know he's about to be gone for 3 weeks. Bitch, disappear.
Have you heard of Stockholm Syndrome?
That's your problem.
Do you know what that means?
I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, you know what
but
I'm saying? So
still,
they're
take
almost,
accountability. You are a grown-ass woman. We don't give a fuck about none of that. That shit matter when you're 15, 16, 17. You are a grown-ass woman. Take accountability of what you're putting yourself in.
Tough love. Hey.
Yeah, get the
she
fuck
got
away.
mental issues,
You a
you know?
grown-ass
And
woman.
he
Get
picked her.
Get yourself away from that shit.
He picked her,
The
and she got
fuck?
mental issues, and she got abused. What's good now is
We're
that she's
looking-
out of
wait,
it and
though.
telling her story. Well,
Yeah.
you know,
I
I
don't
hope
believe
that
in the
helps
victim
heal her.
shaming. Like, you know,
I'm
I
just
feel like
not
she's
with the
been through
victim
enough.
shit.
Exactly.
We're looking
I
like
thought
way
she
too
been
deep
through
into
enough, God
this,
bless.
right?
Yeah.
And
It takes a
prayers
lot
for both of them.
and
for
it
real.
takes a lot of guts to come, online and really like do all that too. Like it really isn't as easy or as like clout chasing as you sound. You know you're gonna be embarrassed. You know you're gonna be victim shamed. And she still decided to speak up.
So the only reason I even know about this situation is because Chrisean Rock said something about it.
Yes.
She was the one who said, "Jackboy, shut up because you've been
She
beating
got
your
tight.
girl or something like that." So Chrisean Rock reacts to Jackboy mentioning her after he responded to Alexisy. Jackboy, shut your ugly ass up. What I got to do with you beating your bitch up? If I was her, both of us would have black eyes, not just her with your small ass. Your dreads would be pulled out. And that ain't how you say my name either, the fuck. So she's the reason why I even know about this
Because he
situation.
said that bitch be hitting him. Hey, I'm with him. Bitch punch me, you're getting punched.
Oh, Jackboy said
Yes,
that.
he said she be on
Lexi
she be on
Oh,
Krishan shit. That's what he
That's
said.
not what he
That's-
said. He
like,
said
try
he
to
didn't
be
say
the
she
victim
hit
out here,
him.
like,
She said
hey,
he said
That's
he don't look
exactly
like
what
a
he
victim.
insinuated. That's
Yeah,
exactly
but
what
that's
he
not what he said.
insinuated.
That's
That's what
not
I
what
got
he-
I don't
from
know
it. He
what-
said she
We
be on
gotta
some
go by what he
Krishan
said.
shit.
We gotta go by what he
She
said.
like acts like Chrisean Rock,
That's
which
what he
is like
said.
she like acts
We
like a victim.
gotta
He
go
said she
by
act
what
like
he
Krishan.
said. He just all
And
he
you think
said
that
was
he's
that
implying that
Hey,
she
what do
hits him.
Krishan do? He said act like
No,
Krishan.
he's talking
But
about
only
like victim blaming.
acting like the victim.
Yeah.
I don't think it was as deep as he be
No,
hitting me first.
play the video. Play the video.
You take it. You
Play the
can-
video.
Listen to it.
Play the
Listen to
video.
it. Listen to it in the headphone. He don't.
You
He
know,
don't.
you know what I be. So now I be fucking these in the front of you. I be fucking these in the front. So I'm just gonna be. I'm just gonna say, oh nah, stay here and suck my. I try to not speak on too much because you know how the law work. It's whatever. Like a bitch say something against you, you gotta prove your innocence. So it's like I ain't gonna say nothing.
Outside
But
the
now-
door, banging on the door, coming through the window.
Hey, the shit is crazy, dog. Be funny, fam. I swear to God. You don't buy a Birkin or something? And you buy another girl a Birkin? Oh, just know y'all be. I got messages telling me they finna kill themselves. They don't got no Birkin. Like, come on, like, what type of weird?
Like every week, it's another.
So before
I
you
don't
go
even
to
think
the
it's like as
Think
serious
about
as
basketball
like
players too. Basketball players.
as like Stockholm syndrome or like she was scared to leave. No, right? Is he's the record label owner? She's signing him, and he controls and all her funds. Right. Let's right. So like, how can she leave? You
It
know.
reminds me of that clip I sent you. Remember that clip I sent you on Twitter about the Jermaine Dupri story when we was talking about
Yeah.
that situation? Yeah, it reminds me of that. That's crazy.
Biggie a monster though. So like that was one thing.
Yeah.
I think it is a form of Stockholm syndrome because she obviously had love for her abuser.
Yep, that's
And that's
Stockholm
what that is, like just plain out. So I think that it goes that deep.
That just
Stockholm
make it
syndrome.
even worse when it's like also now it's a business arrangement too.
Exactly.
So it's like I'm financially dependent on you.
Yeah.
I'm mentally and emotionally invested in you.
Yeah.
You beating on me. I mean, logic will tell you to get out of there, but I feel like a lot of times women and just people in general don't think with logic. They think emotionally. So she's gonna stay.
This is constantly what's happening.
Damn, I don't know what can people do to like as a country. Like what could the country do to help ratify or whatnot, like domestic violence, or is it just something that's always going to happen?
Absolutely not. I think these bitches need daddies.
I feel like a lot of people need to do more therapy.
Okay.
Having someone to.
I got
It starts
Alright,
in the
bet.
home as a kid. That's why I say bitches need daddies. I think it starts in your home at a young age.
I feel like people need a vent. They need outlets. That's all this is aggressiveness and anger and not knowing how to like
Communicate.
Exactly.
Other
So I
than
feel
through
like
violence.
if people were to actually, Barstool had free therapy for us.
Okay.
So we got free BetterHelp. And then before that, I hadn't done therapy since in the 6th grade when I fucking knocked the bitch out and had to go to anger management.
Ah.
So I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I had never really had the experience. I didn't look down on people for doing therapy, but I just didn't have any personal experience with it. But when Barstool did the free one, I was like, fuck it, I might, you know, why not? And I really noticed how much it really helped, like the pent up things in me.
Okay.
Just being able to talk to an unbiased person, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't. It's not a Band-Aid. It's not just going to completely heal it. But I feel like if as Black people we were able to go to therapy more, I think that it would help.